Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to look at your capital D. Notice again, this is one you should already have in your binder at the top, already have created your capital D. Notice again, it does start at that top line. Notice where the 1 is, that's telling you where to start putting your pencil down first. So you'll put your pencil down here, you're going to come straight down, go back with a tiny little loop at the bottom, follow that line around, back up, making a pretty good rounded area in there in the front, and then adding that loop at the top with the tail. Okay? Alright, so we're going to get started with our words today. Our first word is David, David, or David. It sounds more like it should be David. Okay? And that's the one I recognize. It is usually someone's name, but sometimes they do use it in names of places. Camp David is actually a place where some of our presidents have gone and stayed a while. So Camp David, that would be a name of a place. Alright, so I've already created my capital D by following along, tracing that line. Here's our A. Notice there is no line in front of the A. It just starts right here at 2 o'clock. You go around creating your A, down for the tail. Now follow that line back up, and here's our V. And then notice the V comes back down the line a little bit and then comes over to make our I. Around to make the D, up, down, tail. And now I go back and dot the I in David. Alright, so now let's draw it on our own. Remember, you're going to come down, loop it back, tiny loop, come around, make that belly in the front, big belly in the front for a capital D, loop it at the top, and then kick back out. Okay, lowercase a, remember it's going to start over here at our 2 o'clock time. We're going to go around and make the front of our A back to where we started. Now back down, go up and over, now down to make the V. Go up, now we're going to come back down that same line again and over to make our I. Down, around like we're going to make an A, but we're not. We're making a D. Down, tail, and now don't forget, go back and dot your I, David. Next is the name of a place. It's also been known to be the names of people as well. Dallas, Dallas. Dallas, Texas is usually what I think of first when I hear the word Dallas. Alright, so there's our capital D, A, tall loop for the L, tall loop again for another L. There's 2 L's in Dallas. A, and here that lowercase s, belly, tucked in and out. Dallas. Okay, so let's try our capital D again on our own. A little tiny loop at the bottom, belly in the front, up, loop it out. Now our lowercase a, starts at 2 o'clock, down, loop, tall loop for an L, another tall loop for another L, A, S, Dallas. Now remember, if we were doing our syllables, it would break right between those 2 L's, Dallas. Okay, Donna, that would actually break right between the 2 N's here for our syllable there as well. Donna is most likely used as the name of a woman or a girl. Donna. I haven't known it to be used for the name of a place. Donna starts with the capital D. Notice this is our O, so we're going to start at that 2 o'clock time like we do with an A, but it does not have a tail that comes down when we're finished. It just comes over, up a little tiny bit, down, and then a hump for the N. But we also have another N, so that's another 2 humps. Take it back up to the midline around to 2 o'clock, and then back around to make your A with the tail. Alright, again, let's draw Donna on our own. Line down, little loop, big belly on the front, up, a little bigger loop at the top, and kick it out. Okay, we're going to start at 2 o'clock to make our O. Now a little tiny line over to connect with our N. That's just 1 hump. We need 2 humps to make our N. Now we're going to come around and back up again to make 2 more humps for our second N. And then back up around and make our last A and kick it out. And notice there are no I's or T's in this one, so there's nothing to dot across. Okay, let's move on to our next name. Dan, capital D. D. And then Dan. All right, on our own. D. All right, next one is another name. All right, this is D-E-S, Desmond. Desmond. Okay, so that could be another name for a person. All right, so there's our capital D again. Tracing it. Little loop, so that's the E. Here's that line up with the belly, so that is our S. We're going to come up and make a word with three, or a letter with three humps, so we know that's got to be our M. Here's our O. Notice it does not come down. It's just going to kind of drape over to our N. And there's going to be a tiny loop there. We're going to come down, back up for a regular hump, and then come around and make our D. Up, down, kick it out. Desmond. Nothing to dot, nothing to cross. So we're done with that one. So let's move on to it independently. Capital D. Lowercase e, S, is M, and Desmond, M-O-N-D, Desmond. And again, make sure you're looking at your words and making sure you can read all the letters that are in the word. Because by the end of this class, you need to be able to not only draw the words, but you need to be able to read them as well. All right, so next, here's the word D, which is usually another one that could be someone's name. It could be short for a longer name. Like I have known some people whose name's Deanne, and people call her D. All right, so now let's draw D again, starting with our capital D. Loop, and then two small loops here for the two E's to create the word D. Okay, so again, since our time's running short, we'll just have to stop right there for today. We'll pick up with lowercase d tomorrow, and then also the words with lowercase d, and continue on with our sentences as well at the bottom to finish up our D page.